Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we are returning to Victoria 3, a new game out by Paradox Interactive. This is episode number, oh my goodness, 6 of my Let's Play series, where we are playing as Mexico. So far, we've been doing fairly well. We managed to retake Texas from the rebels at the start of the series, and we mostly just been focusing on our economy and trying to gear things up to get Mexico's sort of prosperity up. We haven't had a lot of success in getting the prosperity up. We've had a number of gold rushes, including an early gold rush in California, and we have so far managed to avoid antagonizing the U.S. into a war, although that may not last. We are hanging in there, though. I have sort of been reluctant to invest in Texas and California because I'm worried those will end up shifting to the U.S. eventually. And I don't want to waste resources on that. At the flip side, they're pretty darn good states, especially Texas has some big migration potential, so we may start investing in them soon, but we'll see if a war comes around. Hint, hint, look at the title. It might in this video. With that being said, this was taken from a live stream on my Twitch channel, so if you're interested in joining those, there's a link in the description where you can follow me over there. We are a bit ahead of this series over there, probably by about 6 or 7 hours of playtime, which is considerable, although we've been playing at a slow pace, and it's been a lot of fun, and we've had a large turnout and a lot of engagement, so I'd love to see you guys over there. We usually stream around 8:30 to 9 o'clock Central Standard Time in the evenings, is typically when we start. But that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Again, taken from a live stream from my Twitch channel, so you're going to hear me talking to the audience a bit. But without further ado, let's go for it. Boxer Rebellion was after the Spanish-American War, wasn't it? Base price versus going rate. Okay, so hardwood prices are low. I guess we don't want to change production. I think this is the influence of the price if we do this. Because that's 13.4, 17.1. So I think this is saying wood prices will go from 17.1 to 13.4 if we go to sawmills. Tool price will go from 18.6 to 44.7. So it'll get much more expensive. Meanwhile, hardwood production, we would drop the amount of wood we're producing, so the wood price would increase. We would then see the $40 price of hardwood go to 10, probably because there's almost no demand for hardwood in Mexico, right? We don't have a lot of demand for hardwood currently. We could export it, perhaps. We'd have a surplus, right? What's the what's the price of hardwood internationally? Does it give me any info on that, or do we? I don't even think I can see it because I don't think we have any hardwood. Can I not see it? Can you really only see goods that you produce or need? How the hell am I supposed to know what hardwood would be if I don't have a... Well, this is the Mexican market, I guess. If we go see another market... There's no demand for hardwoods in the Mexican market. The American market has a base price of 47, so it's got demand. They're trying to buy more than they need, so we could probably export hardwoods to the US profitably. Okay. The primary problem becomes resources in order to change that factory over. Because we're going to need to have more tools. Or no, we won't actually. We can just do hardwood now. But if we want to go sawmill, then we'll need more tools. Although it looks like the sawmill will increase the profitability of the overall facility. Hardwood won't, but again, that's just because we're not exporting anything. Let's switch it over to sawmill. It'll make it profitable, I think. And it will also create a need for capitalists and machinists, which maybe that'll cause people to jump social classes. More charts would probably be nice. Jet. Some of the charts they have are kind of useless. Bureaucracy, we've got a little bit of waste going on here. We need more. We're going to spend some money and expand the government in Mexico City. That throws us back into the negative for a certain number of weeks. But we did cut our debt considerably. Does anybody know, is there a way to like declare an interest? Just by using diplomatic points? America's established a colony in American Utah, which is kind of the last bit of territory, that and some of the Apache areas that were. We should also expand our tool factory. Oh, we don't even have full employment, so let's hold up. Well, so weekly balance is positive here. Let's wait till the cash reserves get to be a bit more, because they're real close to bankruptcy. Yeah, all right. So we now have per capita taxation. Huzzah! Okay, so we now have per capita taxation based on the wealth of the individual. Thank you, rich people, for championing it. That means we can build stuff and still have a positive balance right now. Look at that huge ass balance and the temporary needs here. So let's go ahead and take a look. Trade of importing of artillery and tools is unproductive. I would like to subsidize that tool factory if I have to. But you can see the weekly balance is plus 15. If I were to expand it, predicted weekly earnings drops. We don't really have enough people for everything, though. How's the city of Mexico? Mexico City's population is increasing now. Production lands, actually, political lands, construction sector. I don't want to do that. Decrease. Tools are manufacturing industry, right? I don't have one under authority. We'll help the manufacturing industry here. What? Okay. I'm just wondering if it's because we have crude tools. But I don't have any iron production. Artillerg. This is all a very dicey proposition. Working on government buildings. We need more clothing. Increase tool consumption. We use lathes at this factory to increase production. We're producing tools that'll also have the side effect of increasing the demand for tools and probably the price. We can create hardwood demand if we go with luxury furniture production. We're not doing that at the moment. Ender, thank you for the follow. Gerard, thank you for the follow. Yeah. H4 Dust, thank you for the follow. Where are we? It's 1843. Where's our tech? Are we done with logistics yet? Almost. 14 days. Still says 14 days, even though these days are just cruising by. I need to increase my... How is my education going? What's our... literacy rate's gone up by about 6%, so that'll... I guess it's going in the right direction. Damaging relations. Why? You jerks. Don't start trying to go to war with me. I can't fight you off. Alright, there we go. Logistics is unlocked. That improves the amount of... What does that change our... Oh boy. We got a handful more. I think it was 2 more conscript battalions. 13 regular battalions, 19 conscript battalions. The US has what? They've got more regulars than we do. Oh my god. We're gonna get stumped. Interesting, their standard of living is 13. Ours is 12, I think. 11.8. How much longer on this? 22 months on generous giving. Screw them. I haven't even done anything. I've been holding off. We've been playing for 8 years, and I haven't built a single building in California. That's not true, actually. I built a gold mine. I haven't built anything else in California because I'm paranoid about them coming for me. Fieldworks does what? Plus 10% army defense? We're going to need that, I think. Because we're probably not going to be on the offensive in most of the battles. We're going to be on the defensive. Shell gun is underway, though. Unlock smoothbores for arm industry and breech loading artillery. Or unlock smoothbores for arms industry production method. Maybe that would help? Right now we have cannons. Only 4 months. Let's do that. So they're trying to damage our relations while we're trying to improve our relations with them. Mass communication unlocked, increases authority. Authority. Yeah, I have declared my interest in Grand Columbia. Why do I really care about that? Where should I declare my interests? This influences trade, right? France. Sure. I can only make basic shit. It's fine. How's our trade going by the markets? Yeah, we're using all the markets, all the convoys. All of the convoys are being used. Alright, so we need more wood, I think. Services, furniture, we're working on expanding clothing. It doesn't seem like we're in too bad a shape for some of these goods. We have no luxury furniture at all, though. What's the market demand for trade? Furniture, wood. This logging camp is profitable as fuck. The sawmills are really helping out. I still think hardwood production might be a good idea, but we're going to increase the size of this thing here. This textile mill is in the red. How do I like I didn't play a lot of Hearts of Iron 3, so as someone who was new-ish to the Hearts of Iron series, I enjoyed Hearts of Iron 4. I thought it was very approachable, which I know of a lot of Hearts of Iron sort of dedicated folks are probably not a fan of that, but nationalism is spreading. We've got an election coming in about 3 months. It looks like the Conservative Party, we don't have the momentum that the Liberal Party has, but no one else is even close to beating us, it doesn't look like. Is that, did the military leave our government? They're still in the government. They're still part of it. Petty bourgeoisie, armed forces, landowners, and Catholic Church. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Sleeper. And Foozer before that. And H4 Dust before that. What's this? Kindly burn this letter. Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna, a prominent member of the Patriotic Party, has been accused of gross corruption. He strenuously denied all allegations until damning letters surfaced signed by him. Yes, I am willing to discuss the contents of these letters with our committee. If only I am given the time to study the content of these letters. in personal chambers first, of course, on my honor. I will not alter or destroy the evidence. Honest. Santa Anna, Santa Anna. Patriotic Party should stand by Santa Anna, denying everything. I'll lose momentum. He should be isolated to protect the rest of the party. Minus 25% popularity. No general can be as popular as Santa Anna is without problems. Oh, what am I doing law-wise, by the way? We passed those nice fluffy tax reforms. And I don't think I'm doing anything right now. So currently we have cultural exclusion. Apparently people would support becoming an ethno state or a national supremacy. Don't think that's a good idea for us. We have a state religion, but we can't change that because that's what the Catholic Church is in our government. Elected bureaucrats are not popular. What's the impact of that? So increase or reduces bureaucracy institution cost multiplier. Increase petty bourgeoisie. I honestly think that appointed bureaucrats are probably better as like a philosophical thing. If you're talking like civil servant level bureaucracy. International security. What will a National Guard? We have no home affairs right now. National Guard will do what? Provide home affairs with 0% conscription rate, negative 10% revolution, secession, progression speed, negative 5% political movement radicalism, can mobilize 31 battalions. What's this? So we would get more troops. Yes, we would get more troops. Okay. What else? So, okay, that's internal security. That may be a good idea. Alternatively, what does laissez-faire do for me? If I try to pass this law, there's not a good chance it'll happen. Reduces loan rate. Allows me to subsidize infrastructure and trade centers. Increases capitalist pool contribution. Funds in the investment pool can be used to build manufacturing industries, mines, forests, rubber plantations, oil extractors, infrastructure, whaling, and fisheries. Yeah, 1836 to 1936 is the game. Is that the only impact? Is it lets me subsidize stuff? Or does private question, does anybody know, do private interests invest in shit on their own? If we do laissez-faire, like, will they build their own stuff? EU, I believe, ends in 1836. It's shortly after Napoleon. So they won't build their own stuff, a thing, if we do laissez-faire? I thought I heard someone say if you do laissez-faire, that's the only policy where they do build their own stuff. So what's the difference between... What's agrarianism right now? You can subsidize agriculture. I just want to know, like, so... Interventionism. So I don't really see the difference here. Okay, so there's a 50% capitalist investment pool contribution with laissez-faire. Right now, 25% aristocrats. Interventionism reduces that to 5, but adds 25% capitalist contribution. Unlocks government run for railway. Okay. To me, it feels like this would be better. Although, again, low % chance of success. All right, we've done per capita taxation. Let's do charity, or wait, what's this? Pharmaceuticals. I need to improve my mortality as well, get me a better population. Shh, I don't know what lost to past dinner. Outlaw descent. Huh? That'll be bad for people moving here. Give one that gives me an army. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. All right, we'll do the National Guard one for now. Bureaucratic shortfall. That was already there, wasn't it? By the way, we have institutions, law enforcement, education, and colonial affairs. Not allow enough bureaucracy to expand any of the investment levels on them. Probably should work on expanding government buildings then, huh? More government is good. Always. Uh-oh, what did you do, Newhauser? Oh, wow. Did you write something for my stream elements thing? Nice. Vicky 3 command. There you go, Newhauser. You are officially a mod who does more than just ban people when they don't follow non-published rules. Wait. Oh, well, if you're going to do the hashtag Vicky, then maybe we should get rid of that other alert, huh? Invade Cuba, but that's part of Spain, Super Chacho. That feels like a bad idea. We do have tools. We are making some tools. I wonder if it'd be a good idea to like start using tools on my farms. That sounds like such a stupid thing to say. Maybe we should use tools. Hey, the Conservative Party got 57% of the vote. Yay, we won again. I guess. Are they still in the government? Like, it looks like they're still in the government, the Patriotic Party. They are. Let's kick the people who won out. It's interesting that kicking the military out of our government would actually increase our legitimacy. Probably because they didn't win the election, right? Wow, kicking the petty bourgeoisie out would just absolutely increase our legitimacy. I'm not really sure what that'd do to my laws, though. Do you lose laws if you kick people out of your government, or do you only lose that? Does it just change what you can implement, but the laws stay on the book unless you change them? Does anybody know? I don't want a defense treaty with Guatemala. I feel like that's just opening us up to way more risk than it's worth, frankly. Let's increase the port. The ports are always a loss leader, aren't they? Like, you're never gonna, like, ports just don't keep money in the same way that other places do. But it's a good place for laborers to get employed, I guess, in that case. Veracruz and Mexico City's populations both continue to increase. That's good too. What's up here? Oh no. Oh no. I didn't even realize we were this goddamn close. I wasn't paying attention. What? You don't say. France. Oh, I gotta give him a treaty port? Force another country to cede a treaty port in state. So what would this... Do I give it to them, or do they take it from the US? Offer obligation. What does that mean? Try to... What's an obligate? Is that any of these? We only have one port. I do not want to give up Veracruz, even if we lose the goddamn war. Oh, wait, I could give them a US port? I don't understand this. These are all grayed out. They're all... So they'd accept a sway, but I don't have any treaty port I can give them. Okay. That's silly. That shouldn't even give me that option then. Well, back to the oh shit. Now what? A secondary war goal that can be added, so pay us money or something? The US wants Oklahoma. Return Oklahoma, so I'm assuming that's like... So they want Oklahoma. Can I see the war? What do they all want? They want Texas, Utah, Nevada. They want a bunch of shit that's not worth anything. Like, in all seriousness, they want a bunch of shit that I don't care about. Don't care about Nevada. Don't care about Utah. Don't care. Texas, maybe we care about. Okay. They're cocky, the fucking bastards. You know what would be cool is if you do the given option, is if you could choose what you're willing to give in on. Like if I say, sure, take Nevada, Utah, and Oklahoma, but I want to keep Texas, like, is there a way to negotiate on that? I actually know someone who lives in Baja, California right now. I don't know. I need a break, guys. I'll be right back. Potato Peddler, thank you for the resub. Let me know in the chat what you think we should do. I don't really want to give up all that territory. I'd be fine with everything except Texas. So, also, guys, is there a way you can transfer units around? Because, like, it's weird to me that I need to have a general just for Mexico, a general for Central America. Like, I would like to move these guys to here. But I've since learned you can't. So, one general per headquarter, and the units in that particular headquarter have to report to that general. You can have multiple generals per headquarter, but you can't transfer troops between them. Weird. I'd like to mobilize these guys, merge them all into one force rather than have each general, like who knows who, what are our general traits anyway? He's ambitious, a pillager, an inspirational orator, and a celebrity commander. Like, is there any way to move these battalions around? That's lame. I wish you could move units around and stuff. Anyway, I guess we do it. We don't have a navy to speak of also. I haven't built any navy. Maybe we can focus on one front and beat them in... That's a weird-ass front. What the fuck? Look at this. Space! I'm gonna guess they may do an amphibious. $11. Wait, why does it say 0? Oh, they're all on their way. How do I raise my conscripts? There we go. I don't really know how raising conscripts work, but we're doing it. We're mobilizing our troops. US is beginning to mobilize. Spain is mobilizing. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't worry about that. I saw they were on like the... Spain is allied to the United States! Like they need any fucking more people? Hey, France, can we become your protectorate? France! Oh, it's like 1864 early. Not exactly the same situation, but... Protectorate? Import croissants. They're willing to do it over a customs union? Oh, I don't want to become a protectorate. So I decided that it was not worth it to become a French protectorate and to go it alone. So we took a vote from the chat in this particular part of the stream. They were kind of indifferent. It was kind of mixed on the line. And so I decided we're not going to become a French protectorate. We're going to see what we can do against the US on our own. So here's the thing though, like Texas is worth very little for us. 59,000 GDP. Utah is worth, these guys are all worth like in the thousands. Nevada's worth like nothing. They're not even trying to go for California, which is worth a decent amount. But like Nevada is worth 0% of our GDP. Utah's worth 0% of our GDP. Texas is worth 0% of our GDP. Mexican Oklahoma is worth 0% of our GDP. You guys really like the French surrender joke idea. But the borders? Honestly, guys, like, so what are the demands again? Texas, Utah. They don't even want New Mexico. They want Nevada. Again, 0.1% of our GDP. Utah, 0.2% of our GDP. Texas, 0.9% of our GDP. Mexican, Oklahoma, nothing. Fuck it. No, I'm saying we're gonna fight. Raise the troops. Mobilize the battalions. See what the hell happens. I suppose they could add more war goals as the war goes on. We can always ask to be a French protectorate after we lose. Who died? Tejada. Landowner leader. War. So 86 regular battalions for the Spanish. The Spanish have more regulars than the Americans do. Question is, where do they land their troops, right? Also, what's going on with those reserves? Where are they at, boys? The Americans aren't on this front yet. They're sending 12 battalions to the front. We've got a lot more than that on. So they have a way better defensive value than we do. That's interesting. I'm guessing they've got the 10% camouflage. They're camouflaged? What? There's a very close fight early on. Six versus 4 battalions in this particular fight. This is what I don't understand is like the game is a really bizarre way of deploying troops into battles. It looks like our troops are like, I don't know. Now we're losing. Also, there's no way to order them to retreat. Shell gun unlocked. Great. Does it allow me to do anything with my units now, or do I have to wait? It doesn't even change anything, does it? Oh, we didn't give all these guys mobile artillery. It's probably too late now that they're at the front. Hopefully we don't get a penalty for this. Mobile guns are much better. More expensive, but better. We're losing. No battle sound effects? No, not that I've seen. I don't understand the way the game decides to deploy troops. All right, so the Americans won a defensive battle. New York to Utah front. What kind of front line is that? New York, Utah front? Just change over to the defensive guys. Interesting that the war support from exhaustion higher on the Americans than on us. another battle going. And they're going to drive us back again. So I just don't understand the mechanics here. We have more units on the front than they do. We do. And yet for some bizarre reason, oh, they got 20 battalions over here. That's not great. We're only deploying a fraction of our troops. But why? Oh, we have more technology to research, don't we? We did win a battle, apparently. Apparently. So, military. Where are these conscripts going? Technology. What are we gonna do now? I mean, I guess, like, what's the point here? Railroads are going to take too long. It won't matter in this war. I just don't really understand how the game decides what battles are. Again, why are we deploying 4 battalions against their 6 when we have more than 4 battalions to deploy? I'm going to order Santa Anna to abandon this New York-Utah front and see if he can go crush the Spaniards a little bit. Maybe they're not as good. Maybe their tech sucks. Hey, Vera. Thanks for the follow. And speed. So, Oklahoma-Utah front, there's no one opposing us at the moment. I will say that apparently the Spanish are better at us than fighting too. The game's war mechanics don't really do a good job of making sense. Maybe it has something to do with my supply chain. I mean, it is possible, but it's still a little bit confusing in terms of why units don't deploy. Again, you bring 15 battalions and you only fight with 5? That part I don't understand. Favorite history-related game? All time? Probably Sid Meier's Gettysburg. I know, I guess I don't understand that, though, Wallen. Let me choose how I want to deploy my troops. I mean, you can deploy your army in a big bundle in this era. That's kind of how armies worked. They didn't really have, like, in the Spanish-American War, there was no one big front line. It was still more in the Napoleonic vein of concentration of troops. I think we've won a few battles. Well, we won one against no one. We've won 2 battles on the Oklahoma front. And we've lost every battle on the... Oh, we won 2 battles on the American front, too. Okay. Look, we've got all this Indian territory that we're occupying on the south. The Spanish front, the Utah front, or Oklahoma front, or whatever, is not going as well for the Americans. All right, so pause. So it looks like the Oklahoma front has been closed. I guess we occupied it. And now everything is the New York-Utah front. Juan Alvarez is about to lose a battle there. Their support is dropping faster than ours. We're losing like all the battles. It seems like they must be, I'm guessing they're losing a lot of troops to attrition. So the enemy's lost 4,000 men to our 3,000. We've lost way more wounded. They've only deployed a fraction of their force. Just waiting for an amphibious landing to come into our rear and go take Mexico City and end the war. But our success on the Oklahoma front probably is one of the reasons we're winning the war. Also, the expense of the war is fairly high. They've also only deployed 14 of 64 battalions against us, it looks like, for the Americans. Can we just convince the Spanish to leave the war? An embargo against Spain wouldn't make a lot of sense. I don't know how our markets are doing with this war. So we're gonna lose this battle currently. I wonder what the next one's gonna look like. I didn't play a lot of Civ, pretty much ever. I played a little bit of Civ 2 as like an abandonware type deal. Years and years and years after it came out. Oh no. 37 battalions. So they are reinforcing. Any chance we can start the next battle before they arrive? Looks like they're moving faster than us. They might have better infrastructure up there. Maybe we should be on the defensive. Just a thought. Albert Posey. Who the fuck is this guy? All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. We've been going for almost an hour, so I hope you guys are enjoying this episode. We'll pick things up next time and see how the Mexican-American War resolves itself. Doesn't look pretty so far, but some interesting mechanics perhaps at play. Again, that's for next time. So until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.